Auburn Blitz is now on the air. Your daily look into what's happening in Auburn athletics. With your host, Andy Graham, Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, War Eagle.
We'll just do a reboot.
We're on TV. It's Parker. We're on TV. Watch us live on TV.
What's up, everybody? Welcome into the Auburn Blitz. Brett and Faith here with you for your lunch hour. We're glad that you've joined us wherever it is that you're tuning us in throughout the state of Alabama or throughout the world. You can tune us in YouTube, Facebook. There's no limitations to where you pick up Auburn Blitz. We're live at Bunkers, and you're smiling. And just show everybody why you're smiling. If they watched the podcast this morning, they already know. This is phenomenal. The steak sliders here. I went with the Turkey Club because it's just so daggum good. And I guess I could have shown. Look at the presents. I was wondering what you're doing, but that's fine. They got the drift.
I know. I'm just so excited.
This has been demolished almost. Not much left of that. So the buffalo chicken dip. So it's a lot of good food here. Man, this place is revamped. Faith, like when we came in, you were all turned around. You were like, well, that's. I said, that's where we used to set up. You're like, well, no, they've added another bar. I'm like, yeah, well, they did a long time ago. And so, yeah, but look, we're on the new stage here.
We are on the new stage with our banner behind us. They've got the first thing I did when we got in here is there's a new little velvet booth, and I immediately went and laid down there because it just looks so comfortable, and it is.
I felt like you were. If you'd have laid there a few more minutes, would have been asleep. So made you get up and move around. But
the first thing when we walked in is we saw the new beer dye tables that they have here because one of the lovely ladies is working on the designs there.
She is
hand painting every single thing on there. And that was the first thing we saw. And we actually were just told that by KJ, that they are going to be hosting fraternity beer dye tournaments here. So
how awesome is that?
Yeah, you're going to have some fraternities playing back and forth against each other, maybe bringing some Greek life together because we know fraternities love each other. And so how fun is that? And there's Alan, the man that actually got it all started by going and walking across the street.
Hey, that's called ambition, and it's called, hey, I'm going to walk over there and ask.
Right.
You never know until you ask, right? Sometimes.
That's exactly. So Alan, good job walking over there.
Yeah, man. So, but, just like you and I were saying, and we'll do a little plug for Bunkers here right now in this first segment. How awesome is this place in here? Seriously, they had live music this past Friday. Our good buddy Justin came down here and filmed everything. And I'm just telling you, I was blown away because they had the two bays over here. And that's what we're used to seeing. And we used to set up over here. Now they've built this stage, and this is open air. They got a lot of tables in here, so they've increased their capacity to come in and sit and eat and kind of hang out. And so it's just and then they still got the bays down on the other side. So if you want to rent simulator bays to kind of come and hang out.
You got to get on that because there's limited ones now.
That's right. So there's 3 of them down there, and they stay packed. So, this is just a cool experience. When you go eat, the food has to be good, obviously, but you want to go out for an experience. You want to have a place where it's clean, there's a good environment. There's TVs everywhere.
I was going to say there are still TVs absolutely everywhere in here, which is important when it's a sports atmosphere.
Right. And, of course, we want people to show up to the game. But, look, if you don't want to go burn up in Jordan Harris and you don't have tickets, you want to go burn up at 11:45 like Faith and I are going to do on Saturday, then you can come in here and the temperature's always perfect in here. Mm-hmm. And you got all the bars and the food, you got everything, and they'll have the games on all the TVs. So this is a place to go. And again, we appreciate Alan, we appreciate KJ, we appreciate Wes, appreciate everybody here for partnering with us here with Auburn Blitz. And y'all need to come and check it out. And just don't take our word for it. You need to do it yourself. All right, Auburn and South Alabama. Faith, this is not Ball State. I said it this morning. This is a program that has some really good coaches on staff. We'll go through that here in a little bit. They would love nothing more than to come up here, an in-state football program, to come and knock off one of the powers here in the state of Alabama. It's always Alabama and Auburn. They've carried the banner, but Troy, South, Jacksonville State, all those teams, they step up, and the UABs, they play us from time to time. And again, they would love nothing more than to kind of put a feather in their cap by knocking us off. And so we got to be ready. We've got to, Auburn's got to be focused. They've got to have not looking forward to Oklahoma on their brain. Auburn's got to come out prepared, because we've seen games like Jacksonville State, Utah State, where Auburn's had to go out and pull one out of the hat late in the game.
Yeah, no question about it. And this is going to be the first meeting between the two teams, isn't that right?
It is.
Again, just like we said earlier on the podcast this morning about how important it is not to overlook a game like this, and not to forget that this is one of those games that, it can get overlooked easily, but also one of the games that we can try, or that Auburn can try different things.
Right.
And they can work on some of the things that they maybe weren't able to work on in practices, because they've been going up against each other so many times, and working on maybe the passing game in some of this.
Well, I think everybody wants to see a little bit more of that. I think you and I took that away from the Ball State game. Not that, it's still a great night for Jackson Arnold, but we didn't see really anything over the top on trying to take the top off the defense. And Cam Coleman still hadn't found the end zone this season.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we'll see that. Obviously, we saw a variety of guys score against Ball State, but Cam's chomping at the bit to get a touchdown.
Yeah, there's no doubt, and there's a lot of them that are.
Right. I don't think Malcolm hasn't scored either, has he?
No. And last week they all had, was it over 40 yards catching in 4 receivers, right?
Yeah, there were
like 4,
either 4 or 5 that had over 40 plus yards in receiving.
Yeah.
Spreading the ball around, doing what they need to do.
Again, no touchdowns. Eric Singleton, he had one, but when you
he really kind of made the play. It was a swing pass, and it's kind of like a running play.
Right, but whenever you have all those receivers, and compared to what we've seen in the past,
right,
it was pretty early for a lot of them to go ahead and get those first couple of touchdowns. And so maybe this is going to be the game where we can start testing those limits.
We need to. We're not a coach, but I think when you look at it from Auburn's perspective, they know Oklahoma's coming up next week, but hey, you got to work on some things in live time. And again, I know as you move along, you put more into the to the arsenal, and Coach Freeze talked about that. He said when you go on the road, and when he was talking about Baylor, when we're leading up to the Baylor game, he said you really can't throw all this stuff out there. You got to figure out what you are confident that you can go out and execute, and then work the rest of it in as you go along in the season. And I think going into game 3 and then game 4, you're going to see a little bit more and a little bit more. We saw a little bit more of the offense against Ball State. You should see a little bit more here against South Alabama. And then, you know what? You got to go to Norman, Oklahoma with every opportunity, everything, as much as you feel confident in the playbook, that you can go out there and have at your disposal. Because, look, that I really feel like, you and I said this way back in the summer, early summer, talking about looking ahead. We know how important these 2 games on the road are between Oklahoma and Texas A&M. Got to get one of them.
That is hopefully both. You've got to get.
You
both.
definitely want to win both, but you got to win one of them.
Have to win one of them. Last year it was just a quick fall off that Auburn had in that fourth quarter against Oklahoma.
Right.
And, we'll go more in depth in it next week, but something just to test the limits going into that next week, something that the Auburn fans haven't seen yet from this team this year, and from Jackson Arnold.
But impressed with where he is right now, confidence-wise.
Yes, absolutely impressed. No one is disappointed in what he's done so far, but just is still unproven in a few areas.
Oh, there's no question.
That's where Auburn needs to make that call of deciding to show maybe a few things for him to work on. Maybe not show Auburn fans, but maybe let Jackson Arnold practice against.
Well, he needs real-time action. He needs real in-game action. And when you look at it from a standpoint of having some confidence and building on confidence and making some throws, I think that's what we were talking about with Ball State, is that, you knew you had the game in hand. Why not try a few things, later in the game? I know we had somebody comment this morning on the podcast. We need to see some kicks from beyond 40 if we get an opportunity in this game. You're going to have to work on that, because probably going to have to, when you go on the road, if you win the game, it's probably going to be a close one. It's probably going to come down to a kick or something like that. So, those guys have to have the confidence that they can get it done too. So there's a lot of things. Again, it's still early, but will we see a little bit more against South Alabama? Again, this is a lot tougher test than Ball State. So first of all, you got to get the game in control. Their running defense is terrible. They're bad against the run. So we're going to have.
Are we going to see?
Yeah, who are we going to see? That's the question. So all right, let's go ahead and take our break here on TV. We come back. We have a lot more here live on location at Bunkers.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard in Montgomery or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz, brought to you by Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply Stores, J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation, and
Sensagreen for air that's cool and clean. Colin Sensagreen.
right on cue. Appreciate them so very much. And obviously, we are live on location at Bunkers. I wouldn't mind doing the show from here every day. I mean,
If I could have steak sliders every day,
you,
I don't care.
you would get steak sliders every day. I mean, they just keep. You think you'd ever get tired of them?
No.
Never.
No.
5 days a week.
No.
Okay. Machine over here.
5. I could do 7.
Well, if you want to come up here on Saturday and do the show, I'll let you do it.
We can come Saturday night
Good.
after the game.
Be a good crowd up here for sure. But we appreciate all of you that tune us in. And, yeah, come to Bunkers. We love being on location. All the places that we go and travel, they just roll the red carpet out for us, and we appreciate it so much. We're up here on the new stage. It's where all the live music takes place. And, man, love the decor back here.
Absolutely.
Love the decor. Love the decor. So, yeah, Faith and I are going to do a duet here. We're just kidding. We're kidding. Justin did ask if we were going to sing the duet up here.
That's not even funny.
What would we sing if we did do that?
I don't know. Some Howling Wolves pack, like theme song. I don't know. Nothing.
Dying animals. Some kind of, yeah. At least I would sound that way for sure.
Oh, I would too.
I had somebody ask me one time, sweet lady, asked me to be, and she was being genuine. I got to tell the story. Asked me to be in the choir at church. I said, if you really want people to continue to come to church, you will not let me get up in the choir. I said, I don't even want to hear myself sing. You surely don't. So that's just not something that I can't carry a tune. So, all right. Back to
everybody gives me their comment or their
predictions.
Yeah, score predictions.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people watching. Like, just submit your prediction. You can do it on the YouTube or the Facebook feed. And as you do that, Faith's going to write that down, make sure we got it all. And the tiebreaker is total passing yards for Auburn. That means if we see a little bit of Deuce Knight, his passing yards in addition to Jackson Arnold. So if we only see Jackson Arnold, it'll only be Jackson Arnold's passing yards. But it's total passing yards for Auburn on Saturday with South Alabama coming in. I don't know if anybody caught it this morning, Faith, or that are watching now, but some coaches on this team. One former Auburn Tiger coming back to coach. It was a really good linebacker here.
Yeah, you've got their special teams and linebacker coach, Trey Williams from Auburn. So
really, really good player at St. Paul's in high school. Came here to Auburn and lived up to billing. He was a tremendous linebacker for Auburn, and it's good to see. We talked about it this morning. We love seeing former players that have moved on to coach in other places, and Auburn's got coaches everywhere. Auburn's got coaches, it's scattered all throughout the SEC and in other programs. And here again is Trey Williams coaching South Alabama. So we wish him nothing but the best outside of coming up this Saturday. Trey, we love you.
I'm sure he's going to enjoy being back in Jersey.
Yeah, it's a great experience for him, and I can promise you he'd love nothing more than to upset his old team by being a coach over there. Thank you, Michael, for your prediction. I like that prediction. I think that's probably going to be about what it is. And if Auburn wins like that, that's probably getting to see some other guys in, probably going to get to see – that's a good day for Jeremiah Cobb on the ground, and probably a decent day for Omar Mapson back there running the ball.
Do you think that we'll see Ashton Daniels this game?
It's a good question.
Or do you think maybe just Deuce?
I think it'll depend on the flow of the game, and I think it will depend on if Auburn is up big earlier than we saw last week.
Yeah.
And maybe they go, look, we're not risking Jackson Arnold getting hurt going into Oklahoma. The game's in hand. Then we see Deuce Knight, and then maybe some Ashton Daniels. So, Jerome, appreciate your prediction. Y'all keep them coming in, and we'll write them down, or Faith will write them down. I'm not writing anything, so she's writing over there. But passing yards total for Auburn is the tiebreaker. Remember, you got to have the tiebreaker in there to be eligible for the gift prize that we give away each and every week. So, but I really think, it will depend on the flow of the game. And now, again, if Auburn's – I hope we don't talk about this and after the game, but if they're struggling a little bit, Jackson Arnold's going to have to stay in the football game. So,
yeah, that's what nobody would want to see, having Jackson Arnold struggle against a team like this going into Oklahoma the following week. All love that Jackson Arnold's been giving to Oklahoma. Looking forward to that game because, of course, everybody's trying to miss and skip through this upcoming game against South Alabama, and you can't do that to especially an in-state team, just because of some sort of in-state rivalry between the two. But yeah, Jackson Arnold, you hope that he's going to have a better outcome than not being able to get up there and get out of the game early.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm not saying us. I'm saying
no. Come out, play well, and then go take the rest of the day off and get ready. One thing you look at that Auburn, it'll be a test. It'll be something to watch early. Auburn, and we'll go through. We're about to go to break, so we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk about some categories Auburn's leading in the SEC.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell.
Here at Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, we value what truly makes a home a home. And that's why we're proud to offer America's #1 brand of siding and exterior products. James Hardie creates possibilities with an array of colors and textures. We offer the full line of James Hardie products, from Hardie plank to artisan siding and everything in between, giving you, our customer, options to have the best. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, local since 1984.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
J.A. Smith Construction, licensed general contractor and your trusted choice for land clearing and grading, site work, underground utilities, concrete paving, and material hauling. They also do storm drain installations, fish ponds, and slough dredging. Call Alexander at 256-896-1400 or email asmith@jasmithconstruct.com. No job is too big or too small for J.A. Smith Construction, the top choice for all of your land service needs.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering, or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event. Henderson & Coker is a premier custom general contractor located in Central Alabama. With over 50 years of industry experience, Henderson & Coker has been crafting stunning custom residential and commercial spaces for families and businesses throughout Alabama and Georgia. If you're in the market for a top-of-the-line luxury home or specialized commercial work, contact the experts at 256-750-7383 and check them out on the web at hendersonandcoker.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz, live on location here at Bunkers, and we appreciate all of you that tune us in each and every week. Our program brought to you by Russell Do It Center and Building Supply Stores, J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation, and
Sensa Green for air that's cool and clean. Call on Sensa Green.
They are the carrier experts
in the state of Alabama.
They are, and we appreciate all three of them for being our partners here on the program.
Wait.
Yes.
It is halfway through the show.
I know what time it is.
Which means it's Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine, which is part of our post-game reaction show brought to you each week by Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine, right off Big Creek here in Auburn and in Pepper Tree in Montgomery. And so my parents are here this weekend, which obviously means...
That's code for go stock up at Pepper Tree.
Yeah, obviously. So I'm really excited to have some Pepper Tree this weekend. We had our Conecuh burgers last weekend. And then this weekend, I don't know what we're going to have. It's my mommy's birthday tomorrow. So I know it's going to be something good.
Well, you're going to be wishing her a happy birthday tomorrow on the air.
Of course. Come on.
So, a charmed life over here of Pepper Tree and steak sliders, everywhere we go. All right, so let's list it off. I mean, you get the steak sliders here at Bunkers. You go to Pepper Tree and you get just steak. I mean, that's what she likes. And then you go to
and the Conecuh burgers.
And Conecuh burgers, all that. Then you go to Lake Martin Pizza and you get the pepperoni. Like their pepperoni pizza is top.
Let's not forget last week we were at Prime Steakhouse.
I ain't got to that yet. Have not got to the filet that we consumed at Prime, and then we get to go to JR's, and you get a variety of all kind of. I mean, this is unbelievable.
I'm living the life. I did start my workout diet plan too, though, so can't be doing it as much as I was. Maybe I'll be getting something healthier at Lake Martin Pizza tomorrow.
Probably not.
Oh, but I can't have 2 days in a row being bad.
It's all good. It's all good. All right, some breaking news. Champ Anthony cleared to play against South Alabama, so it's good to see. Again, when you look at it, looked like he was maybe going to miss a little bit more than that. They got a wrap on that hand, so he's going to be able to go. And, we did see yesterday at practice. Was it yesterday or day before yesterday? It was Tuesday.
Yeah.
Malcolm Simmons in a yellow jersey.
Yeah.
So he was participating in practice, but he was in a
weren't hitting up on him.
No contact. It was a non-contact. Him and Damari both had the yellow.
Yeah, but it's not like they weren't non-contacting him. They just weren't hitting up on him. Like,
I'm just saying the yellow jersey means that they can't be live in the.
Correct, but but what I'm saying is like they weren't completely just avoiding him the way they normally do for some of those guys, which is good. Anyway, let me get to my weather forecast for Saturday.
There you go.
So, all right, kickoff is at 11:45, which means it's going to be 81 degrees.
That's not bad.
Not a cloud in the sky, might I add. So it's going to be hot, but I'll tell you what it's going to feel like. It's going to feel like 84. So it's going to be hot, but that's perfect because.
Well, at least it's not going to be pouring rain.
It's not going to be pouring rain, but, it's going to be beautiful. I don't think you can ask for a better, maybe a little bit cooler, but I don't think you can ask for anything better on a September game day.
No, not at 11:45. It could be 96 with a heat index of like 101. So
I can't tell if we're going to be feeling like it's 96 all the way down there.
Right.
But heat rises, so maybe not. It does get pretty warm down there.
It does. I know, hey, maybe strategy to wear the white uniforms.
Maybe.
Hey, guys, let's pull out the whites tomorrow or Saturday since it's going to be bright and sunny. Yeah, 1,000 degrees.
I can't wait to have my sunglasses on so at least I can see.
Yeah, it's going to be bright for sure. But, hey, come on down to the Plains on Saturday for homecoming. It is homecoming.
But if you can't go to the game because the tickets are sold out, come to Bunkers and watch. They've got new seating for everyone to come and watch. I don't know why you wouldn't come to Bunkers. The food is great. Let me tell you about their happy hour deals. They've got $10 domestic pitchers, beer pitchers. They've got $6 high noons and Good Boy iced teas, $3 wells, and $3 fire and ice shots, Rumplemints and Fireball shots. I don't think you can get better deals anywhere else.
No,
in
you're
this
not getting
town.
any
I
better
can promise
deals.
you
No,
that.
you're not, for sure.
$3 shots.
Hey, look, when you get out of the game, so if you go into the game, come over here to Bunkers.
Because it's going to be happy hour time by the time you get out
no
of the
doubt.
game.
And then
Come
make sure you
on.
tune us in for the post-game show.
Yes.
While you're hanging out. You can watch it on your phone, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Facebook. Again, we'll get on air as fast as we can after the game, after the post-game press conference and a few player interviews, and then we're going to
Pull it back.
yes. And
Only about a mile, all uphill.
that'll be nice and hot and sweaty.
Woo.
So that'll be fun.
Yeah, you thought you were sweating last time?
Going to be sweating pretty good this time.
Oh,
So.
brother.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like you jumped in the shower. Tony said, sorry for the inaccurate forecast. Faith heard it was getting very warm soon. That's still going to be pretty warm.
It's probably going to
Yeah.
feel, for real, like it's going to be mid-90s. You know, it's getting warm. It was nice. We had a taste of fall there for a second, but we live in Alabama, so
Not
we
bad
don't
in the
get
mornings
that.
right now. Not bad in the mornings outside.
I know, but when it gets cold, it is actually freezing out. So I don't really know about all that. We're in the South. It's going to be freezing in the morning and at
Right.
night when there's no sun. And then it's going to be freaking hot in the day.
This is that time of year where you freeze in the morning, burn up during the day, and then freeze at night.
And then you get sick. So I don't really know. Everyone
Don't
take your air
knock on
horns. It's
wood
gross.
for that. We don't need any of that with all the stuff that we have going on for sure. We have a lot to go on, and we can't be getting sick. So, but yeah, just again, Champ Anthony will be available for this game, which is great news. Good to see that he'll be back. I know we're up against another break here on the show, Faith. When we come back, I want to talk about some of those categories Auburn's leading in because there is a key matchup. We were supposed to talk about it in this segment. We didn't get to it. We'll talk about it in the next segment. We're going to be watching the running game for South Alabama and seeing how it fares against our defense. So stay tuned. A lot more to come here on the Auburn Blitz right after this.
At Dixie Overhead Door, we specialize in top-quality garage door solutions for homes across Alabama and Georgia. In need of a garage door repair or a brand new garage door installation, our expert team delivers fast, reliable service with local expertise that you can trust, providing customized solutions and exceptional care every step of the way. Visit us today at DixieOverheadDoor.com and experience the Dixie difference.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We are located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open. Located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Lake Martin Mobile Detailing is the #1 auto and boat detailing company in Central Alabama. Don't trust your boat or vehicle to just anybody. Hire the professionals. Top-of-the-line ceramic coating, detailing, gel coat restoration, and paint correction gives you the options to take care of your vehicle the right way. Located at 702 McCarty Road in Dable, Lake Martin Mobile Detailing will have you riding in style. Call them today at 256-794-2328 or Superior Automotive and Boat Detailing.
Hi, I'm Abby Guy, Vice President at Riverbank and Trust. They say that most banks offer the same products, but Riverbank offers something most can't: personal connection. We love getting to know our customers by name and making them feel special with every interaction. It's a feeling of warm hospitality you won't find anywhere else. Experience it for yourself.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill and Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Couple segments left on the show today, brought to you by Russell Do It Center and Building Supply Stores, J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation, and
Sense of Green for air that's cool and clean. Call on Sense of Green.
Tony's getting his workout in right now. He's listening to us. He's preparing himself to intake a dozen wings and a whole bunch of pizza on Saturday. So, yeah, go ahead and get the prep in. We've done damage here at Bunkers today with the turkey club and the steak sliders, and we got a lot left over. We can't eat all this. It's just it's too good. And
Lucy's going to be excited for the tater tots. She loves the tater tots here.
She's already excited, right? Did you
know.
tell her where you were going?
To work.
No. Okay.
I couldn't tell her.
Because she's been here before.
She's been here a lot. She
Yep.
just doesn't like the golf balls.
Well, now you don't have to worry about it up here anymore.
I know.
So they have redesigned Bunkers. It's awesome. So you got to come in and check it out. We're going to have a new commercial coming out for Bunkers very, very soon. And this place looks really, really good. Okay. The running game for South Alabama is something to watch. And again, when you look at what they've been able to do, they've been able to score a good bit of points so far this year, 38 in one game, 31 in another. But Kentrell Bullock is the guy. 47 carries already on the season for 234 yards, 3 touchdowns. Transferred from Ole Miss a couple of years ago. Had a decent season last year and really off to a great start
for the Jaguars this year. But Auburn, pretty good against the run, right?
Yeah, they are against the run right now. Right now, Auburn is leading the SEC in rushing defense. And so they're only allowing 30.5 yards per game, 30 and a half yards. And again, I said this earlier, but Auburn being on the top end of the SEC
in categories,
in categories is unheard of for a while. So
we were always on the top on the bad stuff, the turnovers, all that kind of stuff. We're finally back in the top in some really good. Yes. Yep.
So Auburn's leading tackles for loss, the SEC for 19 total this season, and leading the SEC with 10 total sacks. So that's huge on the defensive side.
Number 2 in the country in sacks, by the way.
Yeah, number 2 with only Air Force, but
right.
they've played one game and they had 6 in the one game. So
I don't know who they played. We have to go back and look at that.
Yeah, but they're leading the SEC with rushing offensive yards,
right.
With 265.5 yards per game.
Again, like I said this morning on the podcast, if I had 2 categories I would want to lead, it's run defense and running the football on offense. Because 2 of the most consistent stats in football across time, across generations, is if you run the football and you stop the run, you feel really, really good about your chances to win. That always happens, but majority of the time it does. You look at Kentrell Bullock's stats from last year, had 831 yards rushing on 152 carries. So, I mean, literally 47 carries in 2 games. He's well ahead of that mark this year, already with 234 yards rushing, had 831 total. This is a big guy. I mean, weighs about 205 pounds. So that's what South Alabama likes to do, is run the football. Auburn loves to stack the box in there and shut it down. So we'll see what we're able to do. Should be some more opportunities for our linebackers and secondary guys to make some plays. That was one of the things that you were talking about. Auburn still needs to work on a few things. Well, again, got better against Ball State with the tackling in the secondary. We talked to Sylvester after the game, and he said that was top on their list to make sure everybody knew that they could tackle here at Auburn. But let's see if we can get some turnovers. If we're going to stack the box, it's going to force South Alabama to throw. I'd love to see Auburn pick a couple passes off.
Got close to 1 or 2 last Saturday.
Right.
And you and I both went and we rewatched the videos that we taken and said, if they would have just went right there, if they would have had it. That's important in going over the film, just to be aware and recognize where the ball is at all times.
Right.
Sometimes it's either overlooked or they just get too into their man on that side and they're not seeing what could have just happened. If they would have, either gotten it out off the tip or something like that. So
just got to be opportunistic on defense. Got to figure out a way to anticipate jump routes, do things like that. And, that's stealing possessions. Anytime you can steal possessions for your offense, that's huge. Michael said, don't think you're going to see a lot from the running game from Auburn. Can't afford any more injuries at that. You're right. I mean, we haven't even talked about that yet. We did on the podcast this morning. I mean, we're down to, a deep running back room now is down to really 2 guys and really one that has any significant playing time.
Yeah. And Jeremiah Cobb just came off of having his little finger injury that he had. And
right.
So just before the season started, he was in a yellow jersey, not able to play. So.
And we don't know if we'll see Damari Saturday or not.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, I think Jeremiah Cobb's very capable of handling
it down.
Yeah. But you got Omar Matson, who I think is going to be up to the task. You're going to have to get some more carries from him. But I think you're right. I mean, I think you're going to watch Jackson Arnold in this game. You're going to watch Jeremiah Cobb. You got to be as healthy as possible going into next Saturday.
I think you see him start to phase out. Do you think they phase out before the half or after the half?
I think they'll play some in the second half, and I think as quickly as they can get out.
I think so.
You want to be in that situation. So, all right, we're up against the final break for TV. Don't go anywhere. You got one more segment coming up right after this.
J.A. Smith Construction, licensed general contractor and your trusted choice for land clearing and grading, site work, underground utilities, concrete paving, and material hauling. They also do storm drain installations, fish ponds, and slough dredging. Call Alexander at 256-896-1400 or email asmith@jasmithconstruct.com. No job is too big or too small for J.A. Smith Construction, the top choice for all of your land service needs.
For air that's cool and clean, call Senza Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit Sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Buying a home or property can be the biggest investment of your life. The Wisdom Firm is licensed to close any property purchase in the entire state of Alabama. The offices on both Bent Creek Drive in Auburn and Highway 49 South at beautiful Lake Martin. The Wisdom Firm has you covered. Give Travis and his team a call at 334-826-0722 or check them out at www.auburnlegal.com for all your real estate closing needs. No representation is made that the quality of legal services is greater than the quality of legal services made by other attorneys.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama. Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state, options selected by customer availability, and eligibility may vary.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Final segment here, live on location at Bunkers. Just a beautiful afternoon here in downtown Auburn. This is the place to be. I mean, the food is outstanding. They got all kind of specials going on throughout the weekend. And if you're going to the game on Saturday, you can come in here after the game because it'll be getting done early afternoon. And then you've got Tennessee, Georgia that'll be on. So you can come in here and watch the Tennessee, Georgia game or any of the other games that are going to be going on. So this is the place to, like, if you and I didn't have a post-game show to go do, I think me and you'd probably walk over here.
Yeah, probably.
So you're gonna have all the.
I would get some steak sliders if it was up to me.
Just on speed dial, the steak slider. All right, we were talking about the field goal kicking earlier. Looks like officially Connor Gibbs is going to replace Towns Magoo on the long field goals. So we saw that a couple days ago at practice. You and I were watching, and then on our video after practice, we pretty much had brought that up and said, do we think we might see Connor Gibbs more in this game? Well, there's your answer right there. So
What was it, a 45-yard field goal that he made in practice?
Made a 40 at the end of that basically hurry-up period where we can't video or take pictures. They always end with a kick, and so Connor Gibbs went out there. And,
everyone was hollering.
Yeah.
They had
the music.
They had the Baylor doing the speakers going on with the band so loud.
Absolutely.
Or crowd noise going over the speakers so loud. He went in there, he made it. But we were watching for our lives during the kicking period. Though, so
here's what Coach Freeze just said after practice here just a few minutes ago. Said Connor's going to get the nod for the first long one. He said, we'll see how Alex, last week it was 20-yard line. This week it's 25. I think after today, he said, we'll see how he feels. After that, Connor will get a shot, anything and longer. So kind of gives you an update there on the kicking situation. And that'll continue to be fluid. But I think, like what you said earlier, you got to hammer something down sooner than later. You got the meat of the schedule coming up. And, especially for kickers. I'm sorry if any of y'all or kickers out there watching, it's a head game. It's mental. And a lot of times you got to – the ability's there. The ability to kick the ball is fine. It's the mental of how do I draw it when I need to draw it, or I need to push it, or I overcompensate if I miss. It's almost like golf. It's a mental game. And you can kind of psych yourself out. So need some practice, need some reps in the game.
I couldn't do either one of those things. I would stub my toe. I would. It would hurt really bad. But at least, like I said, at least Auburn's not holding kicking tryouts like Ole Miss was.
Also, we just announced that Champ Anthony will be available, but Damari Alston is a game time decision. So we'll see how that kind of goes.
Is it game time as in they're waiting to see how he feels, or game time of is Auburn going to need him?
Well, I think that's what we're saying. Here's what Coach Freeze said after practice. He said, Anthony is medically cleared, but that doesn't mean he'll be thrown right back in there on Saturday. So they'll watch that too. And he said he went on to say, I don't know that that's the best for Anthony to play that soon. He said he practiced this week, but it was 10. We saw him out there a couple of days ago. But they'll kind of monitor that. I think you're right. I think you said earlier that do we really need to put him out there at this point?
Look at what Sylvester Smith did last week.
Right.
Oh my gosh, he knocked some people.
He had the best night. I mean, he led the team in tackles, and
he let some of those boys up.
The special teams play was the one that was impressive. On Damari, he said Damari's gone through all the non-contact stuff. He said I would expect how it would go would be Jeremiah and then Omar, and then kind of see how we're going. So no different what we just said. I mean, there's really not a lot to, and you got Oklahoma coming up, so you're trying to manage all this stuff as best as you can. So also we'll run down some I tell you what, we won't have time to do it here on the TV side. We'll do a little bit of extra on the YouTube and Facebook side. Then we'll talk about the recruiter visitors tomorrow. We'll do that on the podcast. Yeah, we got plenty to talk about. You got to tune us in. We'll update you on who's coming, who will be the official visitor list for Auburn on Saturday. All right, that's going to wrap us up for TV. Again, we appreciate all of you each and every day for tuning us in. For Faith, I'm Brett saying we've enjoyed it. We hope you have. See you next time.